I'm only here for a minute. Bet you want a girl to keep it independent, and I know you gotta like a girl that's this appealing. Get you caught up in the moment, then I'll get you in your feelings. Tell your boys that you gon' meet them later on. Both of us are so taxi, leave the meter on. First time you out in Cali, never tried no this strong, so you gon' have some stories to tell when you take it back home and tell them one time, Snowy always showed you what it's like. Leave you sleepy like the call the umpire. Get you out and get you rolling, get you gotta go. I got a flight up in the morning on someday, someone to tell me I'm somewhere, doing alright. Somewhere I'll find out someone that's waiting there. One day I'll be the love of my life, but not tonight though. He trying to catch me in my feelings, but he don't know that I'm the though. But he don't know that I'm the though. He trying to stunt and give me drinks. I got the bottles in the section and I promise to the
DJ Fresh. Now I've been in New York, Texas, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, AATLMIADMV, all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California,
New York, Texas, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California. No place like California,
I got some out in Dallas, now I'm smelling like LA. Met a from Miami, to the Machiavelli. Left the kids on the belly, left the vid on my celly. She ate like spaghetti, I'm hitting gas and Dreddy. Met some killers in Memphis, like they from Oakland. Give me my flowers while I can smell them. Ain't talking about roses, literally I'm lean. Mix it like a bought it in Nashville. Then I woke up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's sunny. California, but nothing like Compton. It's more like Calistoga, and it's hot as Arizona. I pop me a Fresno, hard colder than Minnesota in October. Don't interrupt, darling, I'm in the zone. Why does everywhere I go just remind me of home? You know that state of gold with the bed. Them other places come close, but they don't compare. Now I've been to New York, come on, Texas, yeah, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, AATLMIADMV, all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California,
California, no place like California.
Fresh off a flight to Boston, got a BZ in Maryland that I pipe too often. Headed right to Austin, most likely flossing. Tight, exhausted, high as a forklift. Handful of goons out in Colorado. Any given afternoon, you can catch a hollow. Honestly, it's the same mountain ridge.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's officially winning time in the NFL. In today's wildcard matchup, victory is the only option for these two teams. It's the 49ers going up against the Packers. With that, it's up to a frozen tundra and a snowy Lambeau Field. That's where we'll find our commentating team of Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, there's just something that feels right about a snowy day for football in Wisconsin, and that's what we have here on the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. They'll come out in the pistol. And they'll run it here. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. Shift together here from the D-line.
Come on, let's go! What?
Slot man moves right. And they'll go on the ground. And some room to maneuver. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 52 yards on the ground. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down. Here we go. What? 9. Ohio. Switch.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
As a guy carrying the ball, your eyes are going to direct your feet, and you're hoping they carry you to the open spaces. But it's awfully difficult at times because you have so many things you have to look out for. Where's the line blocking? Where's the traffic coming from? Tough to find open spots.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. And the 49ers on the defensive side of the football.
When I see Sharif Floyd hit the field, I think of all the potential he has, and it's a lot of fun watching that come to the surface.
4 down. Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Their dangerous wide receiver from 21 yards away. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Caleb Sturgis now for the point after. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. They come out here in the eye. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain, and it's second down. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
And now here's a carry heading left. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And let's get a look at the Green Bay defense.
Demarius Randall is a versatile player. Played both safety and cornerback in college. They're using those same skills in the NFL.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Lucky 56!
They'll set up a throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's got some space here. And he'll cut it to the left sideline. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
All right, partner, keep adding up the yardage. My man is off to a big-time start in this one.
Oh, yeah, you know, when these guys get a first-quarter run like that, they're thinking, all right, now I'm going to get a second, third, and fourth-quarter run like that, correct?
Have you ever seen a guy have a run like that and feel good about himself and then tap out and want to come out of the game?
No.
No, he wants the ball some more, doesn't he?
Yeah. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. But they get back in the huddle. He's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And they're definitely showing blitz here.
We got three, fellas, we got three. Here we go. 190. 190. Mike 57, Mike 57.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to look deep, and he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, 31 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go. Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. But good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver. but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who is that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll look to throw now on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And in this weather, I know you weren't a quarterback, you were on the defensive side of things, but how hard is it to throw that football?
It can't be easy because you never know how the moisture is going to affect things, and each quarterback handles it differently. Some of them are a little bit better than others. Depends on whether they wear a glove, not wear a glove, how cold is it. You know, all those things go into it. But it goes to everything else. Keeping your footing when you're running routes. Supposedly you have the advantage as a receiver because you know where you're going, but that's not easy as well. Finally, just locating the ball when it finally comes through the snow. Kids love it. Kids love snow. Players, not so much at times.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are back within a score. And that'll make it 13-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Second down following the run.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
but it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together.
Let's go!
Stays on his feet, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Yes, that's today's NFL defensive tackle. Not just a space eater anymore. A guy with agility, movement skills, who can rush the passer and make plays in the offensive backfield.
And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Well, that run good for 6 yards, but they're still looking up at a 3rd and 15.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Steps away. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Packers get set to go. Now a handoff here to his running back. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive tackles. That's what we just saw on that play. No gain.
Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of the difference between driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? So that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Flex round! Flex round!
Throwing, Hundley. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. On now is the Packers punter, standing just outside his own goal line. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And the quarterback is actually split out wide there in the Wildcat. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. And again here, we'll see the Wildcat.
Let's go!
And the gadget package there won't do much for him. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. The slot man in motion right. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Flex round! Flex round!
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
From our vantage point, that was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight. But I know that they're going to be really ticked off. It's a lot like a baseball pitcher losing a no-hitter late in the game.
Here we go! 190! 190! Flex round! Flex round!
Now Hundley going up top. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third.
Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that. He's moving. He's moving, boys. He's moving.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin him back here at the 7-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Niners are going to take possession, albeit deep in their own territory. And tough starting field position here.
Detroit! Detroit!
And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Second down, 8.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Detroit! Detroit! Back 99, Philly. Here we go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yard. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Fielded just inside the 20. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wild card matchup. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
And while that play was unsuccessful to start the second half, I'm not sure that you just totally abandon what you do running the football. Maybe you make some adjustments in your run game and do things a little bit differently. That doesn't necessarily mean you just go to the pass and do nothing else.
He'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. So they're behind the chains as the offense. 12 yards needed on third down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Looking to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Come on, let's go! Flex round! Flex round!
He'll look to throw. And he finds McDonald. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go! What? 90!
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He's had a big game tonight, and while no one's going to be overly concerned about that last play, you also know that the offense coordinator does not want to see that happen again. They want to get back to doing what they've been doing all game long.
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11.
Come on, let's go! 38! Flex round! Flex round!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass, excellent job. Way to knock it down.
We've got a 3rd and 11. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And Sturgis able to knock it through. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this 3rd quarter. So they don't get a touchdown here in this opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think you still say mission accomplished as they come away from it with the lead.
Absolutely. You've got to apply the pressure here, make the other guys play catch-up for a while, and now you just hope your defense can step up and protect the lead.
And now the 49er offense ready to go and getting back out onto the field. They'll give it to him right up the gut. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that was well defended. And as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. McDonald, the man in motion. Now a handoff as they run left side. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Let's go! What? Flex round! Flex round!
Throwing, Hundley. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Eight yards to go here on second down.
Here we go. Man 38. Man 38. Mike 53.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result, because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him, sat there waiting for him and made the play.
Now Hundley. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Here we go. Man 38. Man 38. Flex round. Flex round. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Ohio.
They come out here in the eye, and they'll run it here. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Defense showing blitz.
Come on, let's go.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Flex round.
He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And He's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those fourth down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. And they'll go on the ground. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They come out here in the eye. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. But he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 42. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now a desperation throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And give him a gain of 37. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there. If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part 1 of the equation done. Now they need to convert and get that onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Oh, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers. But here, they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And good pin it. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down following the run. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll get this down only. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the offense facing a 3rd and 6. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. On now is the Packers punter as he's on here to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Looking into the snowflakes, and he muffs it. Fighting through. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of